So can you both introduce yourselves and explain what you're trying to achieve at the Moy Park Belfast City Half Marathon?
I'm April Clarke.
David Clarke.
And we're trying to get the Guinness World Record at Belfast City Moy Park Half Marathon for the fastest half marathon run by parent and child mixed.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to reclaim it back because we were beaten by 1 second by a mother and son from America.
Yep, last year in Dallas, Texas. So, you want it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you both, get into running?
Well, you ran.
Well, you really sort of followed
Basically,
us into running,
yeah, Mum's, you're very good at running. Mum's quite good at running, so I thought I might as well.
Yeah.
Because both sides, Mum and Dad are both good runners,
Although,
so I might as well.
And saying that now, originally it didn't run at all. Well, an odd time, but cycling was, as you know, was my thing then. And then when I hit 50, just couldn't keep up with the guys anymore, and you were getting a kicking every time you were out racing. So I says, it was one of the guys I worked with said, why don't you? There's a race on. It was a cross country race too, and he says, why don't you try it? And I tried it. Done pretty well at it, and then everything just sort of progressed from there. So we started basically in earnest when I was 50, and then April sort of followed us into it. Not long afterwards, So we train Tuesday nights at the Boys Model. Usually don't make it on a Thursday because it's an awkward day for us to make. So Tuesday nights would very rarely miss a Tuesday night, and so Jimmy sets the sessions there, and that's where we do the bulk of our speed work anyway on a Tuesday night there. So.
And then Tempo's on Thursday and Hills on Saturday.
Hills on Saturday.
Long
Yep.
on Sunday.
Long on Sunday.
Sets the weekly routine and we just follow it.
For me, there hasn't been much in the way of half marathon training at all, because as you're maybe aware, the Worlds were last month in Sweden. So I was training for 1,500 meters basically, so there was very little endurance done there. It was just basically mostly speed work and a wee bit of endurance. But so my half marathon consists of about 3 weeks training. So it's going to be, the endurance is going to be very suspect. But we'll give it our best shot.
It was the same as 2 years ago when we got the Guinness World Record. It was
very, very similar.
Very
similar. So.
Yeah, and my training's basically, I had my son Ollie a year ago, and I just want to try and get my fitness back. And when I think I was pregnant at the time when I found out that our Guinness World Record was beaten by 1 second. And obviously with hormones and everything, I was just
devastated.
I was devastated.
But you weren't yourself then. You were.
I think that gave me the sort of push to let's try and get.
But there's a lot went on, but beforehand you weren't in a good place and stuff.
I know. I've still balanced sort of postnatal depression, So I've been using running as well to sort of help with that, and. It's just sort of it's given me a bit of a goal, and it's
and it's worked.
Good for you.
Yeah, you're in a far better place now than what you were in, So that's good.
I don't think I would have been ready any sooner, and if we leave it any later.
Yeah, I'm not getting any younger.
I know.
You'll get faster.
No,
but
I think for this year, if we try, because it's coming into winter, but if we don't get it, I think we could still go next year, because although you think you're getting slower, I could make up on my end and go faster.
That's class confidence for you. That old guy there is getting slower, but I'll get quicker, so you're all right now. You settle yourself.
So if we don't get it this year, we could go again next year.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, flip. No, I didn't think that was part of the bargain there. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's fantastic if you can do these sort of things. Like I say, we done this one, and from my point of view, it was for a reason, and that was to help April. and that's why I really wasn't looking forward to running a half marathon again after the last one, but as I say, it was the main reason was to help April, because I seen that she was struggling, so we decided that this would have been the best way to get her mind focused on something, and and that. So if you can do a record with something behind it, not just for the sake of breaking the record, but there was another goal involved with it as well,
I think a lot of people think when they come, parents, mummies, that's it. It's, and it is all about your child as well. 'Cause you can hear it in the background. It's but it's important for your mental health and everything, that you're the best that you can be for your child as well. And like already Ollie's been to so many races, and he's getting in the community and that.
Yeah, so let's hope he goes that way.
And I hope that with him watching us and us running, and that we're doing it as a family, that maybe one day he'll want to run as a family, and who knows, maybe me and him will go for the Guinness World Record.
What about grandfather and grandson? I wonder what the record is.
He's old enough to
We could get him in his walker. He can fully shift in that, let me tell you.
But no, if anybody's wanting to go for records, and anybody can, because even in my early 20s I didn't run at all, and I was walk, run. So I came from that to this. I think anybody can.
It's achievable.
Yeah, it is achievable if you really put your mind to it and work. And put in the work. Yeah, anybody can.
As long as your dad's fast enough.
Well.